anti-rich? Nearly everyone in the world at one point has asked themselves that question. But on the same token, nearly everyone disregards themselves as the reason. Some of the things that we are doing in our everyday life are actually holding us back from the road to the top percent. Welcome to Top Percent, a channel made for aspiring entrepreneurs who are on their journey towards the Millionaire Club. Today, we're going to be taking a look at why people don't get wealthy. 10. They squander their money away. To begin, we have the fact that most people squander away their money, and on unnecessary luxuries no less. Then wonder why they're not wealthy or achieving their financial goals. Wealth's enemy is extravagance. It starts off by buying things you don't need until you're buying things that you can't afford and living beyond your means. Don't believe us? Take Warren Buffett, for example, one of the wealthiest men in the world who currently has a net worth of over $130 billion. He still lives in the same house he bought for $31,000 in 1958. His company, Berkshire Hathaway Holdings, is currently making millions, and it only occupies one floor in its building. So when people spend their money on extravagant things, they're only gaining temporary satisfaction and getting financial ruin later. Relating to this, despite having decent jobs, whenever people get a raise or a bonus, they up their lifestyle to match it. Every time they get a promotion, well, they buy a new car, redecorate their home, and generally celebrate by being less careful with their expenses. Then they're not growing their wealth. This is called lifestyle inflation, which we have discussed in a prior video. There is nothing wrong with celebrating our success. However, when you earn $500,000 per year and you spend $500,000 per year living that luxurious lifestyle, are you really wealthy? 9. Excuses. Up next is excuse behind excuse. Some people are genuinely capable of rising up to the top percent. Unfortunately, most of them put it off. It is relatively easy to justify why we can't attain our financial or personal goals. It does not take a special person to make a conscious, deliberate effort to change the circumstances surrounding their lives. We'd all have that potential. It does, however, take determination and commitment, something that many are not willing to develop. Making excuses is easy, rising above them is hard. The top percent create opportunities, not excuses. There's always a million and one reason why today or this year isn't the right time to start making it happen. Not the right time, not enough funds, not enough time. They have given up before starting. If it's just investing a little or saving up each month, or even starting that business from your garage, each step counts. 8. Deep down, they think having money is greedy. Number 8. Everyone wants to get wealthy and rule the world. But deep down, they have the mindset that money is no good, or that having a lot of it is considered greedy. A lot of people think that wealthy people are just scam artists, spoiled heirs, liars, or just heirs who got lucky. And they believe that in order to get wealthy, that means they have to sell their souls for it, and assume that for that reason they should not pursue wealth. 7. They avoid making financial commitments. Most people fail to get wealthy because they're wary of making long-term financial commitments. With research, calculated risk is something we should all consider. Taking a 10, 15 or 20-year loan that will give a high return on the investment might be a step in the road to the top percent. We just know that you have heard the saying, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. This quote is credited to Albert Einstein. When people continue to do what they have been doing for decades, then they won't ever become wealthy or reach their personal goals. 6. Not researching the stock market. There is no denying that the stock market has fluctuations and may be unpredictable at times. But the investor that researches and understands the market they are investing in knows it's only a matter of time for their investments to thrive. Chances are, financial crises will happen because they have happened before, but in the long run, these are like hiccups on the timeline. Stocks are beneficial, but only for the patient investor with a strategy. People that usually lose money in stocks either did not research the investment or did not invest at all. 5. They spend time with the right people. Coming in at reason number 5 is that they may not be spending time with the right people. This doesn't mean that you should abandon your family and friends, but if you surround yourself with people who have poor mentalities, then they're not pushing you to be inspired. The right group of people will push you to do better, to be inspired, to chase your dreams and aspirations. People pick up habits from each other. If you want to be part of the top percent, then hanging around with people that have a wealth mentality may teach you a thing or two. 4. Poor budgeting skills. Reason number 4 why people aren't amassing wealth is poor budgeting skills. Under-budgeting or over-budgeting can lead us to believe that our financial reality will allow for things that we may not be able to afford or will lead us to miss opportunities. It may not be the most important aspect of increasing earnings, but it is definitely high on that list. 3. They lack a purpose in life. Sliding in at number 3 is a purpose, also referred to as your whys. Getting wealthy isn't a purpose. It's a wish, and one that will never come true if you lack a strategy and a purpose in life. Those who have a purpose in life have a reason that pushes them to get up every morning and to work hard to find ways to accomplish what they want. If you hate your job, it shows, and it manifests in the slower career advancement you make over time or the product or delivery of the service. This may stem from this job not aligning with your purpose and goals. If your current role is aligned with your ultimate plans, we can see how this will reflect in your performance and output. 2. Fear of investment. To put it simply, our number 2 reason is a byproduct of not knowing how to invest. This, combined with lack of experience, creates a fear of the unknown. There are many options for investing. Whether it's a real estate property that's bringing you some passive income or investments in mutual funds or ETFs, it's going to ensure that you don't run out of money easily. If you ever want to achieve that financial security, investing is a must. Investments ensure your money grows with time. Don't stuff your money under the mattress. If you don't notice inflation, it will eat away at your savings. 1. They're scared of failure. And the number 1 reason why people just don't get wealthy is that they're too afraid to fail. Wealth requires taking action, it involves taking risks, and some people just prefer to stay in their familiar territory. It's fear of failure that's holding some people back. We are sure that our viewers don't have that problem. Fear of taking that promotion and thinking that they're not going to be able to do it. It's the fear that buying or selling real estate will backfire. It's the fear that your business will never take off. It's that mindset that will never allow the majority of the world to experience the sweet taste of success. Of course, most millionaires had some kind of doubt as they were first starting out. Whenever they hit a setback, they could not afford to be deterred off their mission. They learned from their mistakes. They persevered. People in constant development continue falling over themselves as they navigate their path to wealth. But they endure each failure because they believe the results are much more rewarding. One of the things that separates the wealthy from the rest of the world is their response to failure. And that's a wrap for today's video. We hope you enjoyed watching it. What's your next step to becoming wealthy? Leave your answer in a comment below. We would love to know. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Top Percent for more awesome content, and click on the notification bell below to be notified whenever we upload new videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.